Saw Mike Horton against Holy Innocents last year. Not hard to pick out.
An early game.
Not hard to pick. They lost. Not a great game for the Vikings. But, Mike Horton kind of has lately really popped on a lot of radar screens.
I mean, I want to say, 24, 25 offers now. I mean, he got Alabama the first week of June. No, I mean, but you're at Lakeside. He wasn't seen by a lot of people. Didn't win a lot of games. No. I think people see him a lot on other people's tape. I mean, you watch a game of like a Tucker game or whoever they may play in that area, I think you find him there. But he's a big body, easy to pick out, as you said. 6'4", probably 315.
But a guard, 100%.
Guard all the way in my eyes. I mean, Florida often has a nose guard in their defense. I mean, definitely a guy I think could be that plugger that we've talked about with other guys not being that guy. He's a big body. I think a very good drive blocker, straight ahead blocker. That guy's going to play great in space. He's not a tackle on an island. Doesn't have the feet for that or even the size for that, really, when it comes to the length department. But he is a kid that's physical. I think he has good feet for a kid his size. He chops his feet well. He finishes his blocks well, I think. It's a good thing for him. And Georgia got involved this spring, and they're kind of up there.
Not a competitive schedule at Lakeside. I can't remember where they are now, but they're moving up there with Tucker again, and they'll get like Lovejoy, etc. So he will certainly have competition. That's not in doubt. But at Lakeside, that place, it's kind of falling apart. How will he is, I would say, almost certainly raw, if nothing else. What's going to happen for him to become a polished guy? Go to college?
Good coaching at college level. I mean, and to take it in and soak it in and execute like they teach him to. I mean, that becomes a real friend's job. If he gets to Georgia and becomes an offensive lineman at Georgia. You want a guy like Mike Horton to play offensive guard because he has good feet. He has a big body.
Stay low or not? Does he stand up?
He plays high. I think he pops up a little bit. But again, I mean, that's kind of natural in high school. I mean, you get down. The bottom line is he can get in and out of his stance well. He does have the natural bend. He has good feet. He's a big body. Georgia wants to get those bigger bodies up front. They want to have that almost kind of mirroring that Alabama offensive line they've had in recent years. We had those 330-pound guards and those big 6'7" tackles on the edge. So he's definitely a step in that direction if they can get him. But it's going to be a fight. I mean, he didn't grow up this huge Georgia fan. He's been on campus one time. He's been to Auburn numerous times. He came to Alabama recently, got the offer. He doesn't say a whole lot. He's a quiet kid. It's hard to really kind of gauge just where he's at in the process. But I would say just based on my limited conversations with him, whether it be over the phone or through text message, that he's still a ways away. I mean, Georgia's involved. They'll probably get him on campus again this summer with his family, and then kind of go from there.
Mike Horton from the once powerful Lakeside Vikings, now not as much. Theirs was a little bit more puke purple.